Hello everyone and welcome back to the Synergy Sanctum. My name is Justin. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here at the Synergy Sanctum, we specialize in all things related to Magic the Gathering, with a specific focus on deck building. So I aim to show you very quick deck techs that'll show you all of the cards in the deck and how they work together to ultimately achieve the goals of that deck. If you're not already, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate that. And we also have a sister channel now, so head on over to Commander Coliseum and check out their content as well. And for today's deck tech, we have another special one here because we have Justin from Commander Coliseum brewing us a deck that will combat the Cosmic Spider-Man deck. How you doing, Justin?
I'm doing so good. It's a lovely day here. Thank you so much for having me back so soon.
Yeah, anytime.
I'm so privileged. I love you so much.
Oh, that's so nice. So
what are we playing today?
We're building a Sinister Six deck to combat the Cosmic Spider-Man deck tech that we did as well. So at the helm here, we have Norman Osborn, who transforms into the Green Goblin. What's this deck gonna do?
Oh, I love Norman Osborn. He's so cool.
As much as you love me?
No, a little bit more. Green Goblin's super cool, iconic. I loved the old cartoon as a kid, and I love Green Goblin, all those little pumpkin bombs and Shizoni. And he's all about discarding and playing Mayhem cards. You know, so he gives everything Mayhem, and the Mayhem cost is discounted by 2. Which is super dope. And also he discounts anything you cast from your graveyard like Flashback. And I think that is super dope. And he is he's the appropriate leader for the Sinister Six. So totally, I'm all in for that. Yeah. And we are gonna load the deck with all of the villain cards that have been spoiled, that are decent in red, black, and blue. Yeah, we're not going for efficiency here. No, we're going for meme themology. Totally. You discard your cards. You cast them for less, though. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. No, not at all. So, current market value of this deck probably inflated a bit because of the pre-release prices, but $248, which wasn't as much as the Spider-Man deck, so people probably don't like the villains as much. Yeah, well, I think the theme is pretty good, and the cards, you know, they'll be awesome anyways. Yeah, it's going to work because of all the support cards we have in it. Land count's 36, with 25 of those being basic between the 3 colors and 11 of those being non-basic. So getting into it today, who do we have on the board here? All the baddies. All the baddies. All the big baddies. All the baddies, bro. Our fellow Green Goblin. Not a duplicate. It's a different Green Goblin, but if he's in the graveyard, he costs 2 less to cast. By the way, if there's any card that costs 2 less to cast, it's automatically better. Yeah. Like a decent card at 4 mana is a great card at 2 mana. Yeah, and non-land cards are all of the cards in Magic that you want to play. Exactly. You want to. Well, I mean, you can't discount a land card cost. It doesn't cost anything. Oh yeah, we can't. So Green Goblin Nemesis, one of the earliest spoiled ones, but kind of like a surly Badgersaur in a sense. If you're discarding non-lands, it's getting bigger. If you're discarding lands, you're getting treasures. And then Green Goblin Revenant, Synergy Sanctum has a deck around this guy, but basically when he attacks, you're going to discard a card, and then you're going to draw a card for each card you've discarded. So if you do a couple of wheels before you attack with this, you're going to draw a ton of cards. Really broken here. Yeah, super awesome. Yeah, and then we've got the Vulture. When he attacks, other villains are getting flying for the turn, which is on theme because we are running all of the villains that are going to be good in this deck. Who else do we got here? Ooh, I like Doc Ock. Yeah, Master Planner, really good. He's boosting them. We don't need a maximum hand size because we're discarding, but yeah, we're not worried about that. We're not gonna have any cards in hand yet. Then we're running Venom, Eddie Brock, which honestly, like being a Venom symbiote fan, like I'm really disappointed with the cards they put out with Venom and Carnage. I hope a couple more spoilers hit before it releases. I'm sure there'll be some secret layers for you. There'll be really probably good secret layers. Like the best Venom card thus far is the Skitherix Blight Dragon reprint with Venom sitting on a throne. Yep, exactly. See, there you go. There's your good Venom. But he is a villain, and when another creature dies, he gets bigger, and then if that creature was a villain, which it will be, you'll
will draw a card, so pretty decent in this deck.
Yeah, and Doc Ock drawing cards is also really good too.
Yeah, then we got Scorpion, we've got Electro, which is caring about instant and sorceries. We've got
I
Mysterio.
think Electro is going to be like one of the most broken cards of this set.
Okay, stop saying that because I want to buy one at the $5 price point that it's at right now.
It's going to go up, man.
Yeah,
so good.
He's like a new Bergie. He's going to be so broken.
Super good.
And then Mysterio, Master of Illusion. When he enters, you're getting 3/3 illusion villain creatures for each other non-token villain you control, which is really broken, especially late game. If you got a couple of these bad guys out fighting all those Spider-Man, it's going to really, really work out. And then
next.
Yeah, even more villains in the deck. So they made my girl Black Cat consuming cunning thief. Not consuming.
Not consuming.
Yeah.
No,
she's just cunning.
Just cunning. What does she do? She does look at the top 9 cards of target opponent's library. Exile 2 of them face down, then put the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. You may play the exiled card as long as they remain exiled, which is nice. So even if she dies, you can still cast them.
Yeah, really good. And then we have a Carnage out of all of, like, how you only do one Carnage, and it's like, okay. It has Mayhem built in on itself. When it enters, you can return a creature card 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Which is all right though, because you're going to be discarding with this deck. So
yeah,
you know, he's still alright.
Justin at Commander Coliseum has some sympathy for this set.
I really like Carnage. So I do wish there was some stronger. The power level in this set overall is scaled back, I think.
Yeah, and
that's okay. But when you have 4 or 5 cost cards that are okay, and then they're now costing 2 or 3 cost, that makes them pretty good.
Yeah, I do think Morlon, Devourer of Spiders, is going to be really useful in really any vampire deck going forward. So it's got lifelink, which a lot of vampires have. You pay into X to give it that many counters, and then when it enters, it's going to deal X damage to target opponent. And because it has lifelink, you're going to immediately gain that life. So I think he's pretty solid as far as like the villains go.
A good finisher, a good stay alive.
Yep.
For late game.
Yep, and then Tombstone Career Criminal, really relevant in this deck as well, because he's making your villains cost 1 less. And when he enters, you can bring 1 back from the graveyard to your hand.
Yeah, and he makes your villains cost less anywhere. So Mayhem is still cost.
Yeah, good call.
So it'll discount all these villains you're discarding. They'll cost 3 less for their Mayhem cost.
Nice.
Amount, which is nice.
All right, so we kind of hinted about it, but we are going to be doing a lot of discarding in the deck, so we are running cards outside of the villains that benefit off of that. Already mentioned earlier, Surly Badger Sword is one of the best cards as far as like when you're discarding stuff to get added value. And then similar with Bone Miser, so Bone Miser is getting you either tokens, mana, or draw, depending on what it is you're discarding.
And you got to throw the pumpkins in for the goblin.
Yeah, for the meme. Yeah,
they discard things.
Yeah, which this card's really interesting because you're going to discard, but then you're immediately going to give it to someone else, and then it's dealing damage equal to the fuse counters that continue to build on it. So I'm really interested how this is going to play once it's out.
It'll be fun in Commander because you just keep tapping it around, and then the 4th person is like really upset
and
about
they're
it.
effed. Yeah, they're screwed. Riel, the Everwise, is really good in this deck as well because when you discard 1 or more cards for the first time each turn, you get to draw that many. So if you choose to use a wheel for the first time, you're going to get double value off of that, which is pretty solid. I should
put that in my wheeling deck.
Yeah, she's solid. Yeah. And then Monument to Endurance has value similar to Surly Badger Sword, depending on what you discard. Same with Crypt Caller Chariot. When you discard 1 or more cards, you're getting that many zombie tokens, so really solid as well. And then other good stuff in the deck. What else we got here, Justin?
Oh, Storm Kiln Artist, super good.
Yeah, always good.
Always
making
good.
Treasures. Yeah.
Yep. Make treasures when you cast spells. Always good. Soul Ring, auto including like every commander deck.
Yeah.
I think Chainer though, Nightmare Adept is super good in this deck. You get to discard a card to play a card from your graveyard, so he goes into the Mayhem, and then you just get to cast it also. So it works really well.
Yeah.
It's a good discard outlet.
Yeah.
But you can discard it, cast the Mayhem, and you can cast another card that may have lost Mayhem last turn. So like maybe something was discarded, you didn't have the mana to play it late earlier in the game. This will let you discard something to cast that card, and then you can still do the Mayhem for the other card. Yeah, good call. And then Past in Flames, if they somehow keep dealing with green goblins, kind of a backup plan to give all of your instant and sorceries flashback, and it also has flashback. And then Parker Luck, I feel like, is going to be low-key a solid card. It's only 3 mana, and at your end step, you get to choose 2 players to reveal the top card of your library. You could choose yourself, or you could just choose your opponents. And then each person's going to lose life equal to the mana value of the card they reveal, and then they get to put it in their hand. So really, really solid kind of like mono black draw there.
Yeah, it's good. You're still drawing cards if you need it, or you can punish other people for playing like big stuff.
Yeah, you can punish the Yuriko deck that's scrying something big on the top.
Yeah, there you go.
Throw it back at them.
The 1 counter. There we go.
Then starting our draw suite here, so we have a lot of kind of mid-range wheels in the deck, wheels that are going to cause everyone to discard their hand and draw, and we'll get the added value if we have any one of those discard benefits out. So Will of the Jeskai is really solid because it's 2 things, so you could wheel, or you can do similar to Past in Flames and give all your instant and sorceries flashback, so really solid there.
Yep, and they cost 2 less if you have a Green Goblin out.
Yeah, exactly. Snort, I feel like Snort is so good and undervalued right now. This card's like really broken. You get to wheel and draw 5 cards, and then it's dealing 5 damage to each opponent who chose to do it, and it has flashback. Like, this is so good in red.
It's super good.
And then Change of Fortune's really good. We're going to be doing a lot of discarding, so you don't just get to draw for what you wheel. You get to draw for everything you've discarded for the turn. Really solid here.
Yeah, so if you discarded anything before, then you do that, you get draw a ton of cards.
Yeah, and then Decaying Time Loop, another one worth calling out here because it has the retrace built in on it, so you can recast it by just discarding a land, which is really solid.
Yeah, you can't replay that land, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Who needs lands in Magic?
Yeah, no, screw that land.
And then even more draw on the deck. So we are running Shadow of the Goblin from the new Spider-Man set. It lets you discard a card at your main phase, and if you do, you get to draw. And then whenever you play a card or cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, which would be the graveyard in this case, it's going to pain everybody.
Casts.
Yeah.
Unexpected Windfall is great because you're wanting to discard.
Yeah.
And you discard, you get 2 treasures to recast something with Mayhem. It's awesome.
Yep. Is it Charm's versatile because it lets you do counters or draw cards with the discard? And then Likeness Looter. I've been saying this card is so good since it was spoiled in Eldraine. You get to loot, draw, and discard, but then for X, he can become a copy of a creature in your graveyard, except it has flying and this ability. It's so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's super good. Yeah, because you're going to be discarding tons of creatures here, so it's nice to be able to just pump.
Yep. Totally. And then Dahada's Ploy, I didn't even realize this card existed. It's a common from Modern Horizons. You get to draw 2 and discard, but then you gain life equal to the number of cards you've discarded this turn, which in this deck is just going to get crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah, really, really solid. And then Archimage Meritus, we're running the other solid Magecraft guy because we're going to be casting a lot of spells.
Cards always good.
Let's draw more.
Cast spells, draw cards.
Yeah. Oh, look, we can't stop drawing. We got even more
we were
drawing.
Done drawing. There's more drawing.
That's all we're doing.
Wait, there's more.
How does the Sinister Six win? It has to draw for answers because it doesn't have good Spider-Man to win with.
Careful Study is awesome, though. You draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards for 1 blue. Awesome.
Yeah, really solid. Collector's Vault, for an uncommon, this card is so good. For 2 mana, you get to draw and discard, and you get a treasure token from it. I run this in so many decks. So good. And then we've got all the red cards that have flashback built into them. So yes, you're going to get to cast them. You can cast them for the mayhem cost, but they also have the flashback ones, which is Green Goblin still discounting.
Why would you discard these? You can just cast them and then they cost 2 less for the flashback cost anyways.
Really, nice. Really good. Lots of draw on this deck.
Faithless Looting for red and then flashback it for unred also is just super good.
Yeah, really broken. And then lots of removal in the deck. So we're running the new Villainous Wrath, which I think is fun.
You got Doc Ock. You got,
beating
probably
Spider-Man's ass right here. Yeah.
You got to crush him.
So yeah, target opponent's going to lose life equal to the number of creatures they control.
so long token decks, and then I'm gonna board wipe you. So good. The Spots Portal too.
I like the double punishment on that. It's like, I'm not just gonna destroy your board, you're gonna lose a lot of life too.
Yeah, it's because he has 4 arms, like extra punishment. Yeah.
Yes.
Spots Portal, I feel like, is going to be really, really solid. It's like a mono black Chaos Warp, except they don't really get a benefit.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're just putting
and
their
you're gonna have
worst
a
thing on the bottom. Yeah.
Or their best thing.
Oh yeah, the best thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
worst thing to you. Yeah.
The scariest
Good
thing.
call.
Whatever's the scariest, you throw it on the bottom. And then that gets around like blight steals and things that have indestructible.
Yeah,
which is
so
black's
good.
problem. A lot of black removal is all destroy. So anything that's indestructible, this gets around all that.
Yeah, for an uncommon, this card I feel like is going to be a showstopper in Magic.
Yeah, it'll be good, especially for 1 black.
I know.
Sorry, 2 and a black.
2 and a black. 1 black if it's in the graveyard.
I mean,
though.
even if you lose the 2 life, if you don't have villains out, that's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'll totally pay 2 life to chuck a Blight Steal.
But Chaos Harper's so good, we'll still be running it.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, we're talking about Chaos Warp, it has to be included. And then we're running 4 counter spells, kind of mid-range ones to keep the budget low, but good enough. And with 3 colors, not too much happening, just a single blue or 2 mana to counter non-creature
Yeah, and you probably
spells.
have these in your bulk boxes, but if not, find whatever counter spells you have and throw them in.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be these ones, exactly. And with that, our show has come to an end. Thank you so much for watching our video. And if you enjoyed that video, feel free to share it out with any friends who might find value in it as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. We hope to see you again soon. Have a good one.